No, he's not wrong for demanding greatness. Why? Because look how long he lasted.
Since the last time we talked, though, switching gears just a little bit, get to the next thing. Our guy retired. Our guy
CP3.
he retired. The Clippers sent him home.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come back. Traded him to Toronto. Toronto said, Chris, don't even look for the passport. Don't even look for the passport. Stay home. Then, if I'm not mistaken, they went ahead and released him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just came out and said that I'm done. Just said that I'm done, which is
It's sad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's sad. I mean, I remember, when he was coming to the draft, nervous about is he big enough to get his shot off at the next level. We played damn near probably 15, 20 one-on-one games. I lost all of them. Right, it just frustrated me because even me being out of shape, I should still be the rookie, right? But he was giving me that work to the point where when the season started and we played in the NBA game, I went at him with my superstar power.
Wait, when did y'all play one-on-one? Go back into that.
So basically he was coming into the draft. His trainer was Edon. And Edon was like, hey, I got Chris Paul. He's supposed to be top 5 pick in the draft. He wants to go up against NBA talent to see where he fares. And I was like, the only person I know that will be in decent shape, that will want to play, that he doesn't care, will be Gilbert. So let me hit him. He hit me. I was like, all right, shit, let's go. I'll play. Came down. We went through drills, then went through one-on-ones. Lost the first one. Like, oh, no, run that back. Lost again. Ran that back. Lost again. Okay, let me get some water. I'm a little fatigued here. Run it back, run it back, run it back. And the fact that he didn't say, oh man, I'm good right here. Like some people just take their win and take off.
Yeah.
That he didn't. And he wanted to, because he was trying to prove that none of those wins that he had was gimmicky.
Mm.
So the fact that he was willing to keep stepping on me, to the point where I had him like, all right, I'm good, right? Enough is enough, nigga. Like it was one of those. As many times as I was willing to play, he was willing to play too. And it to the point where I was like, yo, when the season started, bro, all right. Because I already know what happens. That confidence that he got whooping on me, that translated into the NBA. Like, yo, he's all NBA, right? And he was easy work. Mm. Right? I know what his mind was thinking. That's easy work. So when the season started and we played, it was none of that. Oh, what's up, young fella? Nah, it's demon time. Demon time, right off the tip, flat. Ha, 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 ha. Let's go. Ha, 40, 41, 43. Like I'm going at him. Right? To the point where when he said, when he was done, not done, like even 4 or 5 years ago, he said the hardest player I ever played against was Gilbert. Mm. Right? But that was only because that ass whooping he gave me, right? That ass whooping he gave me. To the point where that was the end of my vacation. So June when draft was coming, and like this is mid-June. After I got that ass whooping, I'm done. Oh, vacation's off. Oh no, somebody real coming in here. I'm done. Yo, no, not at all. And I went back to start training right then. And the juices already started. So he turned it on for me. So they see that same kid is playing today. That same kid, now man, father, is playing now. And he don't get to retire the way he runs. It's unfair. That's not basketball gods. Mm. The basketball guys didn't reward him. And I don't like that because he put everything into this game. And what made him last as long is the same thing that the Clippers used against him. Mm. The passionate guy who wants to win, who wants everybody to go out there. Like, was he wrong? No, he's not wrong for demanding greatness. Why? Because look how long he lasted. Putting that into, like, what he demanded from himself is the reason he played 21 years. him, LeBron, KD, Curry right now, those are the guys you need to listen to because they're playing at a high level at this age. So to see he didn't get to go out with the flowers that he deserved from every arena that he put on and, he played for the last 21 years, it sucks if you're a true basketball fan. Like he don't get to go out with, like you're talking about arguably a top 5 point guard. When it's all said and done, you're going to argue top 5. He's going to finish somewhere from 4 to 7.
Yeah.
And he don't get to go out with his head high, and it's just like it's kind of like he retired last year without being retired. That's not.
So that's
unfair.
That's actually what I was going to ask you next. So Chris Paul officially done. A lot of people like to wait till the end to start seeing where these people, rank and stuff like that. Where do you have Chris Paul?
From what I watched. Mm-hmm. So from what I watched with my own eyes in understanding basketball, that means and some people don't want to understand this because they have the Michael Jordan #1 in their 20s and their 30s, even in their 40s. You have Michael Jordan #1, even though you didn't understand what the fuck basketball was when you was a teenager.
Yeah.
Because if you think you knew what basketball was as a teenager, let's ask a teenager right now who the GOAT is. And let them niggas yell out Ja Morant.
LaMelo.
Yeah, LaMelo Ball. You're gonna see how, you know what I mean? Nothing takes it away from them, but they're not in their career yet to be in that category. But all these kids is gonna name somebody that an adult is gonna be like, whoa, you don't know nothing about basketball. So when I'm talking about Chris Paul, we're talking literally about the competition is Chris Paul. They're talking about Steve Nash, Tony Parker, Curry, Kyrie, James Harden, if you want to consider him a point guard, Russell Westbrook.
Some Dame,
right? That's the category. When you're talking about Magic, I didn't watch Magic. I can only look at his stats, right? I didn't watch Isaiah Thomas. I can only look at his stats. Gary Payton, played against him a couple years, right? So I don't get the real glove, Gary Payton. Same thing with John Stockton. I get the end of John Stockton, which was good, but I don't know who he was. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I just hear the story. So I don't know his career to the point where, I can look at his stats and say, okay, he's top 3. I can look at Magic and say, oh, he's #1, and Kurt, like that's easy to do. But when I say I witnessed it, I played against it, I've watched it against, like now that I know what basketball is, I gotta say he's gonna be, and this is unfair too because, you're gonna put scores up there and he was a pure point. So I'm going to say Curry, Westbrook, James Harden, him.
Okay.
I can have him anywhere from 3 to 4. I mean, you win an MVP, you're on another level anyway. Okay. So, you know what I mean? The only guys that are in front of him would be guys who won MVPs, right? Even like Steve Nash. Right, 2-time MVP. But those years is short, right? Like you're talking about Steve Nash only has 7 All-NBAs? Right? Let me see. Steve Nash was, 8 All-Stars, 7 All-NBAs. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Let me see. Chris Paul.
12-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA.
Yeah. Ooh. Man, so even though Steve Nash has the 2, J Kidd, I forgot J Kidd. Yeah, I'm getting JT, but I'm getting the J Kidd in the 2001. So the
and also let me say this: 5-time assist champ, 6-time steal champ, 9-time All Defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him
Second in assist all time too.
I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him 4 or 5, and then I'll argue from there.
Okay.
You know, without going through the logistics and me changing the narrative, but he was probably in the prime of when he was probably the best point guard that I played against in real time. It'd be him, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd at that time. But when I was fully me playing against Jason Kidd was kind of coming on the slope. Steve Nash was MVP, and then Chris was young. But that feisty, how he played, those would have been probably the three best players at that position.
Yeah.
And then it comes probably like Tony Parker.
Wish it would have all ended differently.
Yeah.
But the business.
Especially you play this long, you got to get a farewell. Like, I don't care. I mean, if someone's gonna have to put him on the team next year, give him his true farewell. Like, I don't care who it is. It'd have been great if it was the Clippers or New Orleans.
I hope it's New Orleans because it's not looking like it's gonna be the Clippers.
Right? It's sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for me to kill.
Yeah, I'm
You know
done.
what I mean?
I'm done.
Let me know, Gilbert.